Hello everyone and welcome back to your latest Flight Sim news video, covering all the sim news from across the Microsoft Flight Simulator world. It's quite a big episode today with exciting new releases, a game-changing new update for 2024 and everything in between, so once you've very kindly subscribed, we can get right into it. The Cessna Citation X, officially the C750 by FlightFX, is here from the developers of both the Cirrus Vision Jet and Piaggio 180. Their latest private jet is now out for both Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 and 2024, available exclusively from the marketplace. Now, from what I've seen online, FlightFX once again do not miss a beat when it comes to their renowned level of system depth and quality. I'll be picking it up when payday comes around, as I don't have a bottomless wallet, but it certainly looks like a very nice plane. There's a 137-page manual available now for you all to read online, which gives a great indication of how detailed this aircraft is. The Cessna Citation X for many years was the world's fastest business jet, and it's now available for you to pick up on sale for $30 around 25 euros or £22, a very welcome release. Looking ahead, and Rex Simulations have announced a new product on its way for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. ATMOS Core. This upcoming product is designed to enhance the immersive environment of the sim in three parameters: the weather, the atmosphere and the ground environment. We've only had a slight glimpse into what Rex are offering here, and I will say while there is certainly a very clear improvement, with products like this there's always a chance that the default sim will be updated to do the same sort of thing. With ATMOS Core, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 certainly looks much more realistic, but with a lot of unknowns, this is certainly one to keep an eye on. Announced last week as an expansion to their Avro RJ lineup, the JustFlight team have confirmed that they are working on the QT freighter version of this quirky little airliner. This variant of the Avro RJ never flew in real life, although it was planned, as many of the RJs came to the end of their passenger service life. Regardless, you'll soon be able to fly this in the sim as a free upgrade to the base product. Cows will be expanding their Diamond DA40 fleet with the DA40 NG. Following on from their XLS, which was released a good few months ago, the DA40 NG will be a free upgrade for all XLS owners. Cow's aircraft are truly superb. You can see the DA40 XLS on the screen now, so I think the NG will be highly anticipated. For those of you who don't know, this variant is slightly more advanced. It has a diesel engine. I know it's pretty cool, you can run this plane off diesel, as well as a FADEC controlled engine, so as you can see, they take the mixture and the propeller control out of the cockpit. It is also slightly heavier than the XLS, so some big differences to contend with, available as a free upgrade very soon. Just around the corner is a much needed update for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, Sim Update 3. Now, I've been trying out the beta and it certainly results in a much smoother flying experience for me, but the Flight Sim team have sadly now delayed this update past the initial date of the 29th of July, but don't fear, they have said in their latest dev update it is almost there, they're just polishing it. Now, the highlight here is VRAM optimization. As many of you will be familiar with, the current state of the sim eats up almost all available VRAM, even if you have the biggest graphics cards, and it was great to see Seb from Asobo at least attempt to explain it in a way that made sense to me. Alongside to that, there's hundreds of bug fixes. Now, as I've been using the beta, I can certainly confirm a much more enjoyable experience for me. I'll give an example off the top of my head. A pet peeve of mine was going to swap over control presets in settings and the sim taking bloody forever to load them. No longer do I have to worry about this. The sim definitely feels a lot more stable with Sim Update 3 Beta. Now, with this update, specific attention has indeed been paid to the stability of the sim, whether that be on PC or Xbox. Dozens of aircraft across the board have also received some fixes, with detailed attention being given to the autopilot systems of many airliners and private jets, with IniBuilds and Tornado overhauling the majority of their in-sim fleets. For developers, the SDK has received its usual quality of life improvements, with a focus on backwards compatibility for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Over 40 handcrafted airports have also received some nice improvements. Now, of course, everything I've discussed there isn't exhaustive. This is a big update, and for those of you that have tried the beta, I'm sure you will have already seen some of the improvements. Looking into the future, and the team are now testing shared cockpit functionality in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, although it is PC only at the moment. And they are indeed continuing their efforts on career mode, which personally I've never really used, but I know quite a few of you are interested in. For those of you who still use Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, I know there's quite a few of you that do, Sim Update 16, which remains in beta, is also set for release within the next few weeks. This is the first Sim update for 2020 in almost a year, and while the Sim has been notoriously stable, especially in comparison to 2024, this update will bring fixes across the board, from avionics improvements to over 500 adjustments to airports and points of interest. There will even be some aircraft from 2024 coming over to 2020, which is quite nice to see, such as the Optica. A very quick one now, I recently previewed a fantastic website that I highly recommend you guys utilise if you want to save some money on some Flight Sim add-ons. Now, I'm not sponsored, although they did email me to point out some updates to their website. I'm talking about FSAddonCompare.com, a website that compares the prices of all your add-ons in one place, all your Flight Sim add-ons on PC of course. And from what I've tested with it, it seems to work absolutely perfectly. Just saves you from being in a situation where you might have bought something from someone and paid £5 extra for the privilege of that. You can find out more about FS Addon Compare on my most recent video, which I've linked up the top now. Now, moving away from updates now, IniBuilds are once again teasing their ongoing work on the Airbus A380, taking to Instagram to very delicately tease that they are still working on it. This project was first announced in 2023, and they have been quite quiet on it, and while there's no showstoppers, it's certainly nice to hear they are still working on it. Of course, we've already got the fly-by-wire A380, but it's always good to have some options, and IniBuilds do have a very wide appeal across both PC and Xbox, especially when you bear in mind that the A380 will not be coming out on Xbox from fly-by-wire. Finally, wrapping up now with a helicopter set for release on the 31st of July, Miltech Simulations, working on partnership with Blackbird Simulations, will be releasing their MH60, which is a variant of the Black Hawk, for both PC and Xbox via the marketplace and online vendors. It looks to be a very well modelled helicopter with sounds recorded from the actual helicopter itself, semi-functional weapons, sling load options, accurate avionics, 3 variants and 39 liveries, all for the cool price of $38 US. Their mission hub, which generates realistic missions for you to fly in the sim, will also be out in the middle of August, and that looks certainly very interesting. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, today's Flight Sim news for you all. Let me know in the comments what caught your eye. On that note, be sure to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you very soon, and bye bye.